So as we're diving into that space, can you sort of walk us through the history of Puerto Rico? Give us some of the moments and the moves that have gotten us to where we are right now.
Yeah, Puerto Rico is a very idiosyncratic kind of place. We have a very different situation than most countries. We were basically won as a prize from the Spanish-American War for the United States after Spain colonized us a long time ago. And our status never really changed. The United States wanted to keep their presence in the island, but they didn't want to give us all the rights that US citizens have, like the right to vote for the president and things like that, federal funding. Um, we still get a little bit of help, but we're never going to be the same as Americans that are born in the United States. We are a different class of citizen that is treated as a second type. And to this day, it remains that we are, in fact, a colony. We are still fighting to get our status defined. In 1952, Luis Muñoz Marin, the governor at that time, developed something called el Estado Libre Asociado, or what is known today as the Commonwealth. It was something that solved a problem, but it was an immediate problem. Eventually, it had to change, but it never did. And then we still remain the same. And I think eventually that status problem that we've always had in the island has to be solved. And it seems to be there no end in sight because we don't really know what's going to happen. We had a project to decolonize Puerto Rico and the Puerto Rico Status and Self-Determination Act, but Republicans blocked it, and then we couldn't move forward. It's very sad because
what year was that?
I'm sorry, what?
Oh, like I said, what year was that?
Oh, it was last year. It was recent. Yeah, and Alexandra Ocasio promoted it. Ocasio-Cortez, she was the one that spearheaded the project. It was a fantastic project because it gave us a plan where Puerto Ricans can choose self-determination, and they could pick statehood, they could pick independence or sovereignty, or they can also do a free association status with powers. All three of them were viable, and it was going to be done within a 3-year span where they were going to transfer powers and funding to us, and it was going to be a very big deal for the island. But unfortunately, Republicans blocked it. And it's sad because Puerto Ricans have to this day not gotten what we deserve in terms of self-determination and knowing what is going to be the future of our island.